Sweetie. Oh, okay. What did you eat? Bagel?
The cereal that we got from yesterday.
Oh, okay.
I don't like to make my own bagel because I always make a mess. I mean, like mess of butter.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got to try to make it then.
Do some serving sandwiches.
But I still know got 100 different myself on. Still 33 for no. Ride to my dog sitting in jail. Not on the bench, spinning back roll. I'm on killer, I'm on special, I'm on black show. I'm at magic, I'm at bodies, let them go. Then it's right back to the window. We wide open. Get flavor with me, never, yeah, we local. Rap the bottom, cause the bottom where we come from. Need no paper, need a lump sum. Real feel, yeah, real feel, real rich. Fall in love with her, she just wanna feel.
Larry Ridley here in our Orlando studios.
And the offense readies for a first down
You
and
see
10.
that? Plus 12 speed.
He's back to throw. Flushed out right. Jerry Rice open right side. And
Face
he'll
mask.
be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you
Oh,
want.
so many
Not at
yards.
all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having
I think it's like a
plays
50-yard
this stage of the
penalty.
game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Back to throw.
Open.
Throw left side complete. That's Doyle. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
2 in a row.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
2 in a row.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right.
Holy
they
crap.
took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Rice.
Looking left sideline, but
What?
it's incomplete. He was looking for the great one, Jerry Rice. And now it's second down.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Now a handoff here to his running
Come
back.
on.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. Forced out and a late score here in this one.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
That makes this much more manageable. They'll move it from the 2 to the 1.
Totally manageable because many teams from the 2 want to throw the ball. But you put it at the 1, the running game is totally back in play.
Back to throw. Stafford.
Yeah, QB spy and
And
everything
he'll
still
get
gets
into
it.
the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So
That's
that
what we're
effort
talking
gives him
about,
a
baby.
3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage, at least give your team a fighting chance.
This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And Here comes the Texans now. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if... And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. B.J. Goodson in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it. The Texans on third down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. They'll look to throw. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion. First down now, but the clock continues to move. And now down to 24 seconds after the spike. And on 2nd and 10 now. Back to throw. Nowhere to go.
Pick it up.
Lost the football. And the
Oh, come
offense
on.
will get this one back.
Okay, it's over.
That could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. Savage now to throw. And now here comes their final timeout. As they take it with 8 ticks
Last play,
remaining.
probably.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
And that will wind up just short.
Okay, it's over.
He had it online. It ran out of gas at the end, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end. Not
No Harvard, but I was a scholar. Hard knocks, and I learned to be smarter. Don't prefer to be bothered. You get if I order. That's word to my father. I will for my mother. Deal with my brothers. Keep it real, real. Don't talk with no. Plus I duck undercover. Gotta stay on this mission. Got a vision that's endless. They told me don't be a menace. They gon' serve me a sentence. But now I'm up in the Guinness. The illest that did it. Get the cream look. Drop it in it. Give my opinions. I'm just minding my business. If I'm grinding, I'm shining. Don't got time for the gimmicks. I'm it. Squad. 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 come. Mama cries, dead sons. Lord, please bless them.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. I'm your host, Larry Ridley, and this is...
Cody Parkey now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Sports Authority Field. Cody Latimer now on the return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Now a carry, it's C.J. Anderson. And he is going to feel that one. Knocked down hard near the 34-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
A play fake to Anderson. It's Simeon. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. They run it again with Anderson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Out of the gun, Simeon. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Demaryius Thomas from 8 yards out. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. Nifty move. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Now a play fake here on 1st down. On the move to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. So a minute 55 to go in the 1st half. Back to Denver right after this. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Larry Ridley is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Stafford steps away to his left and able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down. I don't know, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. And look at this, it's a fake. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Baker. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. They'll get 32 yards there. And it'll give the Patriots a first down. And I don't know what the method is to know when to dial up a fake punt, when not to, whatever the method there, it worked for him.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of guts in order to call that play in that situation.
Element of surprise, I guess, right?
Yeah, element of surprise and just a strong belief that, hey, we're going to get it done.
Throw left side, completion to Rice. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. First down now, but the clock continues to move. They go play action here on first down. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Now it's Stafford. He's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. A great play there. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. A shotgun snap for Simeon. And this is going to be incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Now Sanders. Sanders shaking and baking. Oh, then the spin. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. On first down, Stafford here. Dancing to his left. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Jerry Rice, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfired.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. Now Stafford. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. We now proceed to the start of the second half. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed?
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Jerry Rice, 65 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle field, doesn't it? Because you got to get out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep. Anderson loses the football, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
Back to throw here. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And, boy, things switched on a dime here. The fumble recovery for the touchdown and also a 2-point try on top successful.
That feels like a momentum call. Pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top, go for 2 now while their heads are down.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And they'll try to fire up the running game with C.J. Anderson. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Simeon now on second down. That's caught right side by Anderson. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there on the catch and run. 44 yards.
After that nice game there, for the rest of the game, the defense will have to respect the running backs as passing threats as well. Not just play them strictly to run the football. They may be able to get downfield and catch it too.
Here's Simeon. And caught right side, Green. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
Yeah, it was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
To throw with Simeon. And that's complete to the tight end, Hireman. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here we go now.
Simeon throwing again. And it's caught. A gain of 7 that time. Second and goal. Simeon going to rush his guys to the line. To the air again, Simeon. And his throw here is incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
And that's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. And this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Patriots get the football back. Well, they had to take one final shot at the end zone, but now things are looking really bleak.
And I agree with that totally. You had to take the shot if they did score. You know, whether you call it a miracle or not, you line up, onside kick, get the ball back, throw one more in the end zone, who knows? Had to take the chance, it just was unsuccessful.
So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly. Just
and Stafford's going to be taken down. That's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Ooh. To me, that's like school.
Now the ball comes loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. Fast footwork by Sanders. And now off to the races, down the right side. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Darian Stewart. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case.